Hello, everybody. It's great to be with you all today. My name is Venki, and I'm the founder and CEO of Flevo. Today, I want to share with you some insights on how businesses globally are having to rethink customer service experiences and what it takes to be exceptional and stand out. So let's get started. Ever since the pandemic in 2020, we've seen a massive digital acceleration worldwide. In fact, most companies have accelerated their digital adoption and roadmaps by at least 5 years. Yes, 5 years as a result of the pandemic. Isn't that crazy, but also exciting? The impact this digital acceleration is having on businesses is pretty obvious. But for a moment, let's think about it as a consumer. Are you buying more services like these than what you did like 24 months ago? I bet the answer is yes. We all rely on these companies much more than ever before. However, today, customers have a lot of options to choose from. Because of this, there has been a dramatic shift in customer expectations. Customers repeatedly choose from the brands that serve them with that wow experience every single time. Today, it's no more just about the product or the price. Customer service is a key differentiator in creating loyal evangelists. Businesses that we've spoken to say they've spent millions of dollars and endless cycles into their existing customer service systems, which have promised these businesses a magical transformation in improving the customer experience. Yet, after spending all of these cycles and so many millions of dollars of investment in having to make these systems work with one another, they're still lagging behind. They're lagging behind these digital first companies, these digital native companies, which are gaining more ground than ever. Why is that some of these companies like the Amazons of the world are able to provide great customer service, whereas most of these other businesses are still figuring it out or just struggling to provide the experience the customer expects? Wouldn't it be great if every company, every brand out there obsessive over customer service and provides that sort of an experience to their customers? Well, I'll let you in on the so-called secret sauce on how these digital first companies have done it. So number one, starting with the customer's expectations. Well, this seems obvious, right? But you would be surprised as to how many businesses get this wrong. Haven't we all had or have been through that experience where to resolve a simple query, we were asked to call into a phone number and then greeted by an IVR, which says, press 1 for this, press 2 for that, and after 10 minutes of that back and forth, we were left with an absolutely frustrating experience. At that point, the issue resolution did not even matter. What mattered was the experience. As customers, we all know what good customer service feels like, and also what bad customer service feels like. Wouldn't it be more convenient to let the customers resolve their query however they wish to? From self-serve to being able to escalate requests to a real person. The key takeaway here is to understand what the customer actually wants and provide that experience in the most seamless and efficient manner. Now let's look at number 2. Service customers where they are. That's your number 2. Today, customers are everywhere. They're on mobile, they're on social, and they're on services like WhatsApp. Customers don't really think about interactions in terms of channels. They want the fastest resolution in the least number of steps. And obviously making sure it's resolved in the least amount of time possible. Which is why an omni-channel service experience is a must. In fact, today it's pretty table stakes. Businesses must be able to provide service to their customers on the channels that's most convenient to their customers. And just to highlight, the number one challenge we've seen when businesses start to adopt an omni-channel approach is the siloed systems and the data in all of these systems. So what a customer discussed over a phone call with an agent doesn't show up as context to another agent when they interact with the exact same customer, but now over chat. And this is an important aspect to solve for when businesses think about omni-channel customer service. With Contacto, we enable an omni-channel approach by enabling channels like phones, in-app chat, WhatsApp, social, and more, but where we treat these conversations across all these channels like into one larger conversation, so that the agents and the customers are aligned contextually, but also being able to then provide faster resolution to their customers. Now, the third secret sauce is to be able to personalize each customer's interaction. Obviously, each customer is different, and so is their interaction journey. In most cases, businesses do have the data about their customers, whether it be customer status, order details, interaction history, products they subscribe to, and so on. This kind of information usually resides in systems like CRMs or order management systems or payment systems. Or even a lot of times, this could reside in like a custom database that the business may have created. Businesses that stand out from the rest are the ones that are able to leverage this information and create a contextual interaction journey based on these specific data points. For instance, say I'm a VIP plan customer via the food delivery app. So when I contact customer service, it becomes imperative that this information is available and is used to prioritize and route my requests to the right group so that it gets maximum attention. Now, this is not a new problem. However, in the past, a solution to this required a lot more custom code. It required to integrate systems, processes, a lot of cycles back and forth, and involving multiple different teams. Now, solutions that allow this to be done without requiring a lot of effort, least amount of time possible, and obviously less investment in money and customization are the ones that would be able to enable this efficiently. With Contacto, we think it should be super intuitive for anyone to be able to create such experiences visually, which is why we've provided a powerful and a customizable drag and drop editor that not only allows creating and customizing such journeys, but also provides native integrations with third-party systems to be able to create such contextual journeys and be able to personalize each customer's interaction with their business. Now, the fourth aspect is helping customers help themselves. Let me start with an interesting stat. 81% of customers would first attempt to get a solution through self-serve before they actually want to reach out to a live person. Now, self-service is clearly more convenient for both the businesses and the customers alike. And obviously, both the sides would like for this to be the main channel of choice. But to ensure a larger percentage of requests start getting addressed by self-service, it is important for self-service to be intelligent. While again, this seems logical, it is not as easy to implement as it sounds. How often have we chatted with a bot that keeps asking random questions or provides random responses? So how do the businesses make these work? I have two recommendations specifically for that. The first one is to keep the self-service areas objective and actionable. It is pretty clear that even with the state-of-the-art algorithms today, providing systems that are generically intelligent is not possible. They're just prone to too many errors. Someday, obviously, in the future, we'll get to being able to solve or being able to create these generically intelligent systems. But in the near future, it is important to focus on bots or virtual agents be solving specific problems. So issue resolution is prompt, accurate, and not a frustrating experience to the customer. And number two is be able to train and retrain the bot engine, which obviously is the underlying intelligence behind these bots. The bot engine with data relevant to your business. This is a very, very important step, and I cannot understate the the emphasis or the importance of this. While most bot engines may be able to provide generic responses, to be able to offload more and more percentage of requests going to self-service, it is important to fine-tune the engines on an ongoing basis. Contact center systems that will enable this in the simplest manner possible over time will be able to help businesses differentiate on an ongoing basis. With Contacto, we're approaching this from a perspective of building blocks. Our foundational block is an omnichannel approach. And to augment it, we provide an AI/NLP sort of an engine on top of that works on all of those channels, which can be either text-based or voice-based. So building virtual agents to delegate repetitive and simpler tasks becomes pretty easy. We're also working on enabling a no-code custom training engine that can be used by quality assurance teams to fine-tune the bot engine and improve the overall response quality over time. The reason I emphasize no-code here again is that these kind of training tools do exist, but they're usually for data scientists to use. Hence, it becomes disruptive when a non-technical person is able to train an AI system and achieve the same desired results. Now that's powerful, right? Okay, let's look at the fifth point, which is sort of moving from the customer, the chatbots, to the agents. Number 5 is to be able to enable agents improve their efficiency. The most impactful approach to that is usually to reduce the amount of manual work and the context which the agents have to deal with. For this, let's ask a few questions from various aspects that agents work on a daily basis. How do agents manage multiple conversations? Do they have to hop from tab to tab or application to application? Or are they able to quickly and easily see relevant conversation history from other channels? Are they able to take relevant actions in external systems a business may have? Let me take an example there. Is the agent able to, let's say, refund an order without having to update the CRM or the order management system manually? Now, those are specific areas one may need to ponder into to be able to deep dive and figure out like how to improve agent efficiencies. With Contacto, we believe happy agents lead to happy customers, which is why we've redesigned the agent experience from ground up. On the left-hand side panel, an agent can manage multiple conversations across different channels. They can switch between conversations and be able to service multiple customers at the same time. The right side panel provides all the relevant context within the agent desktop itself from various different systems regarding the customer conversations, or it be systems like the CRM or the payment system, the order management system, and so on and so forth. The agent desktop also provides the ability to take quick actions like with a single click. That could be series of steps across multiple different external systems, like the same refunding an order across the CRM or an order management system or even a payment gateway. Now that's pretty exciting. And the last point, number 6, is for businesses to be able to ensure that every agent they have becomes their best agent. Most contact centers already have some sort of a quality management team which looks into customer interactions and scores them. This after the fact scoring and training based on whatever the agents have done has been there for years. And it's sort of working for most businesses out there. But the challenge is it tends to be reactive and sometimes can have a negative impact on the scores with customers. So how do businesses take this up a notch? To put this in context, let me take the example of the movie Iron Man. In Iron Man, Jarvis does a lot of heavy lifting and adds that X factor all along the way. How does one bring that sort of experience to agents? With today's state-of-the-art AI, we think it's possible to provide intelligent Jarvis kind of assistance to agents that can monitor conversations for various different aspects, starting from customer sentiment to quality of agent interactions, And also proactively suggest responses to agents to ensure that the solution that is provided to customers is the best solution every time. This not only makes the agent quality more consistent, but also ensures faster ramp-up times with new agents. And with Contacto, we're implementing the state-of-the-art intelligence algorithms to be able to enable both conversation quality monitoring and intelligent agent assist that works across both textual and voice-based channels. So to summarize, businesses either already are or will need to quickly transform their customer service experiences to ensure they've delighted customers with every single interaction. By using a combination of technology and people, this is possible. And this is where a contact center solution plays a key role in enabling this transformation faster. Well, that's what I have for now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. It's been a pleasure, and see you again sometime in the future. Bye-bye.